Yo, what's up, everybody? I am chilling with the Devin-Vlogs, man. That's right, chilling with the Devin-Vlogs, man, speaking. And before we do get straight to the point and get straight to it anyways, what was my reaction when the Texans beat the Colts again? Well, here's an interesting conversation, and here's an interesting, just fair sportsmanship for the Texans anyway. So here's what I'll say is like, bro, Texans beat the Colts by a big number. That was like the most impressive number I would ever seen for them winning. Which, I mean, if Chargers still overpassed them, it wouldn't have been a good sign. But at least, well, Texans are kind of at the fifth spot right now, since I did wish that they were probably even like way up there, I guess, and first, but I guess fair enough. So, what I actually did wanted to say, by the way, was that, well, fair enough for the Texans for trying to beat the Colts again last time, I think, was like another rematch, I think, before even heading to the playoffs. So, that's just probably what I would say in theory is that, well, I think it was like one way or the other for Texans to win, since I didn't want Chargers to make the jump, since that probably wouldn't be a good choice or option. Just for the Chargers to win, it kind of would have sucked. Which, even though that they were in second place in that division in that point, since I want to say is that, well, it was kind of a good move a little bit for Texans anyway, which is a bit of a good move for them. So, hey, I'm not going to be the one complaining for Texans. But I'd say again, nice bit of a move for them, I think. Just a bit of a nice move for them. So, it was a good job. I'll admit that Texans just finally just did something. I mean, even though that Colts were just already eliminated, then that's fair enough because I mean Texans just won anyways, so probably that and probably so. So that's just all I want to talk about, and that's all I wanted to say in the second of the minutes in this. And oh yes, as I will definitely, absolutely predict between the version of the Seahawks and the Texans version. So for those who would want to say, by the way, it's like, well, in the matter of the time by saying is like who tries to win in different versions, would it be the Seahawks or Texans? Which I probably will explain first, that by any chance again it'll be explained on this video, or it would pretty much be explained on another video, which it probably would be another video, I guess. So two versions on the polls, by the way, or should I say two versions on the post, not polls, I meant post, as community post. It'll probably be explained on my first channel and my vlog channel. It probably would be to say it'll be explained on both of those explanations. As long as, like I said, it'll probably be explained otherwise, then yes, it'll be explained otherwise. That apparently in the Seahawks version will be explained in another video, and then on Texans version will also be explained on another video. But if two teams do lose, I'm probably disappointed, and I'm like, oh, hell nah, I'm done, brother, I'm done. Like, that would probably be my reaction if that would have happened. So, there you go. And that's just simply the answer. And let me just say this, ladies and gentlemen, is that if Seahawks do finally get to however they win in the Super Bowl, I'm proud for them that they win the Super Bowl. But if Texans do win the Super Bowl, I'll be like very proud of them too. Exactly, which I'll probably on both sides anyway. On both sides anyway. Like, think of this. It's just pretty bit of a smart a pretty bit smart math logic. Since I'm probably am the only one asking and saying is like, oh, how interesting and how clever I would be, is a little bit smart to say the least. So there you go. And that's just simply your answer, and that's just simply what the answer is. So, by the time I want to say is this, ladies and gentlemen, that hopefully by the end of the day, that I just want to say is this, is that hopefully in this answer, we're going to see what happens. And I'm glad that Texans are staying in the playoffs, because if they didn't stay in the playoffs, it wouldn't be a great sign if that still would have happened, because they would have moved back seventh place. It would have been a very good spot. It would be a very smart spot to be in. So hopefully it was still a good thing for Texans to finally stay at fifth place. So that's a good thing, and that's a good thing anyways by all other means. It was like finally, just finally about time. So that's all I want to talk about, and that's all I wanted to say, and just say this point, and yet obviously, and say that obviously, anyways. So there you go. Like I said, the next video coming soon will be fully explained, and will be fully explained on two separate versions of the next video by saying is like, oh, which versions did the Seahawks and Texans would try to battle out if it was the last option left. So it probably would be the only obvious choice in the room that would be selected physically. That would be selected. So there you go. And oh yes, as I was also gonna say, I'm pretty proud for Texans by the other time that they won against the Colts. So hey, I'm proud for them anyways, and otherwise. And oh yes, as in for the pretty much likely the community post, I probably would still make the prediction versions of two separate versions between on my vlog channel and the video itself, which will probably fully be explained anyways of who I would want to see who would win in the playoffs. That's what I would love to see anyways. Since I probably would be the only person asking it, is that yes, I would totally would be gladly and glad to just finally make a prediction anyways and see what I would have to probably go on and just full on explain it. So that's all I want to say, and that's fully what I want to probably go for. Exactly, just say that anyways. And then, oh yes, as I'm still working on the intro and outro of now, since I probably would say that yes, I probably am still working on that, which is going to be a while, so just don't worry about the new one that's coming around with the new intro and outro. It's still going to be automatically changed for however it's going to probably be base change, I think, for what's going to be happening on that. So no worries. Just don't worry about it. Just no worries about it. Just don't worry about it. It'll be full likely explained soon enough to probably be just fixed. Or just for the new improvement of the new intro and outro just being in there with a little bit more differently. So that's all I want to probably just say about that. So there you go. And then, oh yes, as of how it's going to be explained on my first channel too, well, I probably did explain it anyways, which I know it's a longer video over there. So don't ask. If it's already a longer video, which I probably wanted to spend a little bit more time just to like theorize the playoffs just between two versions. But this is just going to be on my vlog channel, which doesn't basically jump over 15 minutes into the point of 15 minutes. So that's all I probably want to talk about as of now. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you guys, in fact, absolutely in the next video. Thank you guys for watching. Hope that you guys enjoy a great night and enjoy your day. And as without that now and truly being said, as I totally would love to see how this would go down in the playoffs and see how that will play along, I guess. So at the end of the day, we're just finally going to be revealing another winner and see how that goes again. Just like, however, I just don't want to see like another team that just keeps winning twice and twice again. Like the only times I want to see who wins is just Seahawks and Texans for the straight record. With an honest smile on my face. Just an honest smile on my face. So that's what I would want to see is just, you know, no 49ers or Eagles because it's still over-related. Because it's sincerely over-related. Because, I mean, come on. We've seen this bazillion times. Or literally seen this like a few different separate times. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, can we just have another winner who just didn't win a Super Bowl yet? I mean, I know it's Texans or Jaguars that didn't win a Super Bowl anyways. I know they didn't win anyway. But the only ones I probably would rather say will be fully explained in the next time on the next video. Apparently, that will be explained elsewhere to be explained. So, anyway, that being said, I will say this again that I am chilling with the Devin-Vlogs man, and without further ado, and without that being said, that yes, it's official, that it's the playoffs, that it's finally been official anyway. So, with that being said, wow, it's gonna be an interesting one. A very interesting one. So, like that being said, I hope to see you guys, in fact, absolutely in the next video. And good job for Texans, by the way, facing the Colts in the rematch again and finally beating them, which was finally about a good time anyway, that Texans just win. But all fair sportsmanship, always shake by the hand and just shake by the hand. So, that being said, I'll see you in the next video. And as truly as always, see you next time. Thank you guys for watching. And I'm chilling with the Devin-Vlogs man. And I'm signing on out of here. Thank you and goodbye.